I'm excited to show you what you can do with roses to take them from ordinary to extraordinary for Valentine's Day. So it's easier than you think, and what I'm going to do today is show you how you can make a modern style arrangement on camera, but talk a little bit about how you can take similar techniques and make something a bit more traditional if your loved one, prefers that look. So you've got two options here. The first thing I'm going to do is prep my roses, and I've actually done that off camera, but I wanted to show you at least with one. So I have gorgeous black magic roses, beautiful, just color red. I love them. They're nice and open. And the first thing I'm going to do is pull off the greenery like this, and then take off any guard petals, any petals around the edge that have been bruised up. They leave those on there so that they can survive transport and that the inner petals stay fresh and nice. So, just pull them off if you see something that doesn't look so great on the outside. So again, I've done all that here. The next thing is to prep my greenery. So in this modern style, I'm using two things. Aspidistra leaves, and you can use any other type of tropical leaf, and bear grass, all right? So what I did with the leaves is I took them and I did a little binding technique where I took the edge of the leaf and just secured it to the stem using some wire from my kit. And I'll show you that right here. So I just wired it up there. And it's nice because then I have these cool leaf loops to add to the arrangement. And they stay put because of my wire. So there's one. For the bear grass, I also wanted to make loops, and I just took it in my hand and looped it here, then grabbed some of my wire. Once again, this stuff is awesome. You can find a lot of uses for it. And twist it here, so I have these cool loops that I can just put right down into the arrangement. And because I have a bunch of it here, I wanted you to see, you can take this bear grass and make a double loop, which is also a heart, and get that into your arrangement, which is kind of a cool touch. So anyway, I already have some prep leaf loops. I've got bear grass loops, and I am ready to go. So in order to make this style, I'm going to use the hand tie technique. This is something I go into in depth in the Kit Club, and it's something that takes a little bit of practice. You can do it with one set of roses, but just, if you may want to watch the video in the Kit Club, or just watch me closely here. So everything is done in your hand, and every time I pick up a rose, I'm going to put in some sort of leaf loop or bear grass loop. And the big deal in hand-tied techniques is to take your flowers in at an angle. And I'm cheating here because I told you that every time I put in a flower, I was going to put in a loop or a piece of greenery. So I'll add some in now, but these loops are going to the leaf and bear grass loops. Just give the arrangement some extra structure, and I'll tuck it in later. That sort of one for one is a rule of thumb that people like me get to break all the time, but it's a good thing when you're just learning out. All right, so if you can, watch the video on the hand tie technique in the Kit Club, because I'm going to sort of go through it quickly here in this video. But it's really neat because it allows you to make a round shape with your roses and get them into into a vase, or turn it into really an arrangement that just is full and lush and really something that looks like it came out of the pages of a magazine. And that's what we want. The other thing is this style of arranging allows your flowers to last a really long time, because it's so easy to then pick up your hand-tied bouquet and clip the ends a little bit, which which allows water to go up those stems and keep them hydrated. And it's already looking pretty cool. Let me sort of whip through this quickly to show you exactly what I mean. I've got these great leaf loops, beargrass loops. It's getting pretty big in my hand. It's gonna look awesome. And what I'm gonna do next is take one of my green rubber bands and rubber band the ends of this. Now I'm gonna trim off anything that's longer than about 6 inches. Rubber band like this. All right, I've got this nice and secure and ready to go right down into my dome. Right down, turn into a dome and go right down into my square vase. It's already looking good. Very happy with it. It's a nice, lush, beautiful, modern presentation of these red roses, and I'm excited for you to try this for your Valentine's Day gift. If you do and you take pictures, please send them to us. We'd love to see them. Thanks so much for watching.